If you thought 2025 was a great year for AI, electric vehicles, or billionaires rocketing off to space, think again. The real headliner of 2025? Kendrick Lamar, poet, Pulitzer winner, and arguably the undisputed ruler of modern hip-hop. With 5 Grammy Awards under his belt just for one song, a record-shattering Super Bowl halftime performance, and a real estate portfolio that could make Monopoly look like child's play, Kendrick did not just exist in 2025, he owned it. Humble beginnings in the heart of Compton. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth was born on June 17, 1987, in Compton, California. While many people his age were watching cartoons, Kendrick was growing up in an environment dominated by crime, gang activity, and violence. His father was a gang member, and their neighborhood was more infamous than inspiring. Despite these odds, Kendrick stayed focused and academically excellent. He earned straight A's in school and developed an early love for writing. His passion only deepened when, at 8 years old, he witnessed Tupac Shakur and Dr. Dre filming the legendary California Love music video in his neighborhood. That moment planted a seed that would grow into a global legacy. The early hustle. By the age of 16, Kendrick released his debut mixtape, Youngest Head in Charge, under the alias K. The tape generated buzz within the local hip-hop community and helped him land a deal with Top Dog Entertainment, an independent label that would later become home to his global empire. Over the next few years, he released Training Day, 2005, and C4, 2009, establishing himself as a lyrical beast and a rising star with unmatched storytelling ability. Breakthrough albums and the rise to greatness. In 2012, Kendrick released Good Kid, My Angry Adolescent's Divided City, a gritty and cinematic album that told the story of growing up in Compton. With hits like Swimming Pools, Drunk, and B Don't Kill My Vibe, the album earned critical acclaim and commercial success, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard 200. More importantly, it cemented Kendrick's status as the genre's next big thing. 3 years later, Kendrick dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, a genre-blending masterpiece that combined jazz, funk, soul, and searing social commentary. The song, Alright, became an anthem of hope for the Black Lives Matter movement, and the album earned a Grammy for Best Rap Album. With this release, Kendrick didn't just make music, he made cultural statements. In 2017, he dropped down, delivering chart toppers like Humble and DNA, while bagging multiple Grammy Awards. In 2018, the album made history by winning the Pulitzer Prize for Music, the first hip-hop album ever to receive that honor. Mr. Morale and the Return of the Conscious Rapper. After a brief hiatus, Kendrick returned in 2022 with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, an album that tackled trauma, addiction, mental health, and fatherhood. The album's standout moment came in the track Mother I Sober, where Kendrick laid bare his personal struggles, including a sex addiction and infidelity, while seeking forgiveness and redemption from his longtime partner, Whitney Alford. The Heart Part 5 and Not Like Us. In May 2024, Kendrick released The Heart Part 5, an album that confirmed his mastery of innovative melodies and introspective lyrics. But it was the track Not Like Us that truly lit the world on fire. A lyrical bombshell aimed at Drake, the song soared to the top of the charts and became the most streamed song globally on Apple Music. At the 67th Grammy Awards in February 2025, Kendrick took home 5 trophies: Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video, all for that one song. For most artists, this would be a career high. For Kendrick, it was just Tuesday. The Super Bowl show that broke the internet. Less than 2 weeks after his Grammy sweep, Kendrick headlined the Super Bowl halftime show, making history as the first rapper to do it solo. His electric performance drew a record-shattering 133.5 million viewers, beating Michael Jackson's long-held record from 1993. From his stage presence to his lyricism, it was clear Kendrick Lamar wasn't just a performer. He was a cultural moment. From lyrics to luxury, Kendrick has parlayed his music success into an empire that would make Monopoly jealous. In 2024, he spent $40 million on a massive estate in Brentwood, Los Angeles, featuring 16,000 square feet of rustic luxury. That's not even his only mansion. He owns a $15.85 million estate in Bel Air, a sleek $8.6 million penthouse in Brooklyn Heights, and a $9.7 million beach house in Manhattan Beach. His first property, purchased in 2013 for just $234,000 in Eastvale, California, was used to house his parents' a humble beginning to what is now a real estate portfolio worth nearly $100 million. Fast cars, vintage whips, and eco rides. Kendrick's garage could double as a museum. He owns a 1987 Buick GNX, the same car his father drove him home from the hospital in. He also owns a 1964 Chevy Impala, a 1992 Cadillac Seville, his first car, a 1990 Cadillac Brougham, and modern muscle like the Lamborghini Aventador, $400,000. Ferrari 458 Italia, $250,000, and even a Tesla Model S for his environmentally conscious side. The Drake beef that burned the charts. Kendrick's on and off relationship with fellow rap heavyweight Drake reached new levels of intensity in 2024. It began back in 2013 when Kendrick claimed he was king of New York in the infamous Control verse. Things stayed icy until 2024 when Kendrick dissed Drake on the track Like That. Drake responded with push-ups and tailor-made freestyle. Kendrick, never one to be outdone, dropped Not Like Us, leveling serious accusations at Drake and turning the internet into a lyrical battlefield. The fallout was huge. Drake filed a lawsuit against Universal Music Group, accusing them of promoting defamatory content. But by then, the public had spoken, and Not Like Us was already a chart-topping juggernaut. Private life, public art. Kendrick has always kept a low profile. He's been in a committed relationship with Whitney Alford since high school, and they have 2 children together. In a world obsessed with celebrity breakups, Kendrick and Whitney are proof that love, however tested, can endure. His honesty in music, especially in songs like Mother I Sober, has only deepened fans' respect for him. In that track, he confessed to cheating due to unresolved trauma and sex addiction. But it was Whitney's forgiveness that helped him heal and grow a narrative arc rarely explored in mainstream rap. From PG Lang to philanthropy. In 2020, Kendrick co-founded PG Lang, a creative collective and record label that supports artists across multiple disciplines. He also invested in the music tech startup Engine Ears, a platform that helps producers and engineers connect and streamline their work. His vision for the future of music is not just about making hits, it's about creating a sustainable creative ecosystem. Kendrick is also a generous philanthropist. In 2024, he donated $200,000 to 20 Los Angeles-based charities. He supported schools, youth programs, and even invited students from his alma mater to the Grammy Awards, sharing wisdom and selfies in equal measure. Fashion icon in disguise. Although Kendrick isn't flashy, his style is silently powerful. At the 2025 Super Bowl, he wore Celine jeans, originally designed for Timothée Chalamet, a Martine Rose varsity jacket, and a $68,000 diamond hat pin. His collaborations with brands like Reebok and Nike show his fashion instincts, while his relationships with designers like Grace Wales Bonner prove he has high fashion flair without needing gold chains and glitter. The Grand National Tour. Not one to rest, Kendrick launched the Grand National Tour in 2025 alongside fellow TDE artist Sa. Their collaborations Luther and Gloria from the album GNX stunned fans and critics alike. The album topped charts in 129 countries and marked yet another milestone in a career filled with them. And that's a wrap on the incredible rise, reign, and raw realness of Kendrick Lamar, the lyrical genius, the silent king, and the man who turned pain into poetry. If you enjoy diving deep into Kendrick's story, make sure to smash that like and don't forget to hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay humble, stay woke, and keep vibing to the soundtrack of greatness. Peace.